Hey, it's Dave. So, getting back to work on the engine on my John Deere LT190, also known as drippy. So, we've extracted with some help. I had somebody help me pull it off. Alex, nice young fella. So anyway, we've moved the engine off the tractor. I'm getting ready to flip it upside down. I gotta position some blocks to put it on. But once it's upside down, then we can break the seal on the crankcase and pull it off. Anyways, let me get at it. All right, Dave out. First thing I'm gonna do today, let's take this oil filter off, drain it, and then I'm gonna put it back on just to cover the hole. I have a good one to put in at the end, right when we get ready to put the engine back on. I'll mount a fresh one on it. Convinced that I could do this for hours and hours and still not get it completely cleaned, but for the most part everything is coming out better. I cannot get underneath this part until I take this off, and I'll take that off after I do the lower seal. I'm not going to take it off now, there's no point to it, but I will later. And so you can see all the way around, much cleaner, I think. All right, let's see if we can flip this over. What kind of mess. Now, like you've seen, we already emptied all the oil that I could get out. All right, doesn't look like I hurt anything. Everything looks fine. All right, you see I got it cleaned up a bit. Right now I'm debating what to do with this part here. It's the throttle control, I guess a governor stuff. Everything is separate. If I take this one panel off, looks like it just disconnects these two spots. That's probably what I'm going to do because they're on the heads or on the cylinder casings. It's hooked to the cylinder casing, and when I pull this top off, this part will want to come with it. Most things have been 10 millimeter on here. Yep. Just trying to do that spring. I'll leave it just like that. Got the bottom, goes up, cylinder head, up, cylinder head, and then across. So, do like that. We'll put a puncture in at each spot. Are you 13s? Oh yeah. That is 12. 12. Whoa. Whoa, buddy. Yeah. Oh. And a leopard. There she goes. That's right. Oh, buddy. There. Stay right there. You're fine. There we go. We're starting. That was not. Yeah. Not. Yeah. It's funny. That's the only real tight one. All the rest were loose on it. Alright, so here's that idea. Not mine. I saw the garden tractor boy use this idea. Oh, so I'm going to do a little bit of the screwdriver. There we go. So that's one. And this one's soaked in oil. And if you guys can see that, it's just completely set. What does that mean? I have actually no idea. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see here in a minute. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure the process here. I've seen a lot of different things on YouTube. So what I'm going to try, just gently tapping it with a, I have a little piece of wood, hammer on it. There's a bolt I missed. Man, what an idiot. David. Good thing he didn't do anything more drastic here. Alright. Let's see. So that's going to be right there. Surprised there's another one there. At least it was to me. I didn't anticipate that. And for whatever reason I missed it. See, look how fresh that one is. That's the way most of them look coming out. Do that, not so much. Oh, there we go. Look at that, right off. Well, let's finish the process. Okay. Let's get you out of the way there, Mr. Box. Alright. There we go. Looks like between here and here, that point, there's like no gaskets. Like right there, it's really hard. So for cleaning this, I got these like Brillo pad abrasive discs. There's no metal, it's all like a plastic, like a Brillo. And just go over them. It eats up the little pieces that are stuck on pretty well. Doesn't hurt the surface either. Not strong enough to hurt the metal. But you see that cardboard seal or gasket that's on there. Also eats up the gaskets or the abrasive disc pretty quick. So. Anyway, I want to show that. I thought it was pretty cool. I got that idea. Somebody I watched on the YouTube, I don't remember who it was. Alright, so got the sump pump area, gearbox, casing, bottom cleaned out. And there's a couple seals that I want to look at to make sure right here where this oil drain tube goes in, make sure that's good. Or here's another oil drain to make sure that that one's good. And then there's a the seal right here. So there's an O-ring right at the base here. It looks really new. O-ring's right there. Looks fine to me. I also have a drain right here. So again, I don't know. I don't think there's anything wrong with this one either. So that leaves this one seal in the back or in the base of it, and this is of course goes around the. Let's get you out of the way. Do have a nice replacement for that. And this is a lot more pliable than this is very stiff. So I think that's what goes in there. So I believe that's what we will replace. No worries. This one's a bit of a bugger to get out, I think. We definitely tore it out. There we go. There it is. Alright, let's put some 3-in-1 oil on this before we stick it. Just to lube her down a little. I'm just going to gently tap it. Make sure I'm starting out in a nice, let's say about level. There we go. That's about right. I think we'll stop right there. So I checked the oil filter, and the seal on the oil filter area is just the oil filter seal. So the kit I bought from John Deere came with a new oil filter, so I put it on. I had said earlier I was going to replace it, so now it's done. So it's time now to put these two back together. So I'm going to get everything is really cleaned, brushed up nice with that Dremel tool and that abrasive brush. I think everything looks really good. My plugs are in place. I know what tightness to tighten the top down. So yeah, let me get this out of the way. And so everything I can tell, these are dry gaskets. You don't do anything to prep them other than place them on and make sure they align. Oh no, maybe that would make more sense, David. Yeah, that does. For a second there, I was like, oh no, it's the wrong gasket. I bet it fits perfectly. So it's lined up nicely. We're set to go in. Yeah, let's go ahead and try to slide this dude on slowly. Let's see. I think that's right. That worked out well, didn't it? Yep, David. You already got messed up. Back up. Back up, David. So I gotta get this down into there. And then this can go down. Oops. Don't mess with that, David. Like everything fell in place correctly. Yeah, so this is torqued to, yeah, so this has the torque specs. That's what I'm going to be using. And so we're going to put the crankcase cover on, and it's 18.5 foot-pounds. Put a little Loctite on the M, Loctite M, the medium. I've sacrificed several of my gun cleaning brushes to this process today, or over the time, which blue was the right one. So that's what I'm using, the medium. You're not getting a good view of that at all. Sorry about that, guys. There it goes. Yeah. I'm just going to go around and snug each one of these up. And I'm just going to use a crisscross pattern. I didn't know of a pattern, so this is the pattern I'm using. So what I forgot was there. Alright, I went to Harbor Freight and used a 20% off coupon. Got a very simplistic torque wrench for it in 3/8 inch drive. Plenty, I would think, for this. So anyway, 18.5. If I've done my math right, 15 and 3.5 is 18.5. There it is. That clicked. That clicked. Okay. That's good. So let's go around. Good. Good. There. Make sure. Yeah. All right. Leverage is the hardest thing I'm having trouble with here. That and balancing. All right. There we go. Hey, it's Dave. I'm out here in my shop. And hey, thanks for watching this video on how to replace the seals on a John Deere LT190, which is a Kawasaki 18 horsepower engine, although it has a John Deere brand name on it. It's a Kawasaki. Anyway, you saw the process I went through. It was an interesting experience, and hope you enjoyed it. Up next will be a video on replacing the breather seal for the crankcase, and then reassembling the motor and putting it back on the tractor and starting it. So that'll be the last of the efforts on the LT190 if the engine starts. So we'll have to see. So anyways, thanks for tuning in. I do appreciate it. Make kindness your business. Do something kind for somebody. Always an opportunity, I think, if you look, to help a fellow man, and so I encourage you to do that. I think it will brighten your day as well. All right, Dave out.